Did you see any of the post-fight interviews with Diaz or McGregor?
Yeah.
I did not.
Diaz, about 10 minutes in, starts smoking weed.
No, it wasn't weed, though.
It was a weed pen.
See, I thought it was
CBD oil, which is a derivative of marijuana.
Was it marijuana?
It's basically a weed pen.
He's still on the clock.
It's hookah? Yeah. You need like the whole fucking thing for that.
You're saying like a nicotine hookah? No, they do have pens like hookah.
No, it was a CBD oil pen. And
See,
cannabinoid, it's a derivative of marijuana. It's basically a weed pen.
If they tested him, he's gonna test positive, man.
So what I read was that he's good here because so he submits his post-fight test like right off the bat. So by the time he gets to media, he's already submitted his post-fight sample, and I guess you just need a 6-hour window for post-fight stuff before you can basically start like getting buck wild. So as long as he wasn't tested again with it, like tested twice within 6 hours of finishing the fight, he's good.
He's in the clear.
Yeah, he's in the clear. I just thought it was a hope.
So you can smoke weed. You can smoke weed when you're not training.
As long as you're not in camp, or as long as it's weird. If you're not in camp and it's not the week of the fight or before competition, you can.
Really? I didn't know that. Huh. Makes sense.
Yeah, it's based on
different rules too. Like you're not getting suspended as long if you test positive. Right.
So here's what it says. It says for some reason the UFC USADA anti-doping contract changes the definition of in competition testing to include a period of up to 6 hours post bout. So in competition meaning the period commencing 6 hours prior to the commencement of the scheduled weigh-in and ending 6 hours after the conclusion of the bout. So assuming Nate provided a sample to the NSAC before vaping, and assuming that sample comes back negative, then he's good. He won't have an
now. Do you have to take urine test and blood test, or just urine after a fight?
I think it depends. But it wouldn't matter with that weed. It doesn't matter.
So yeah, as long as
he's good. Yeah. Everyone was worried. Yeah.
It was a great Diaz. It was a classic Diaz.
Classic. And you hear Diaz say he's not going to fight anyone unless it's Conor. Like he goes, "I'll wait. I'm not taking any fights."
And why did Dana said that it's not going to happen?
Dana said, "I want to move on. There's not going to be a trilogy anytime soon. The next fight for Conor is either Eddie Alvarez at 55 or Jose Aldo at 45. That's it. And with Nate, he's not fighting unless it's Conor. So
get that money, man.
Yeah, it's smart. And he has $2 million in the bank, so you're good. What else you got?
Show for a little bit.
Yeah,
enough money to buy all the vape pens for the rest of his life.
Hopefully, he's not paying for those.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's a vape sponsor.
How do him and his brother not have their own weed shop? I have no idea.
In stock.
Invest that $2 million into weed, and you're gonna make some money.